And 5 days with little or no water service in Paterson and some surrounding towns, but there is still some light at the end of the tunnel. News 12 New Jersey's Tony Caputo is in Paterson for us to explain the updated water situation following a news conference this morning. And Tony, we're learning that some will remain with low water pressure. Hopefully everyone will get their water pressure back.
Yeah, that is the hope, obviously, especially with this heat kicking in. But if you live west of the Passaic River in the Hillcrest or Bunker Hill sections of Paterson, or if you live in one of the neighboring towns, some Prospect Park, for example, you're still going to have issues with water and water pressure, basically because of higher elevation. That's where you sit in this situation. More on that in a moment. Now, again, we're right next to Hinchliffe Stadium. The break is just behind Hinchliffe Stadium. Take a look at it from drone 12, and you can see just how difficult it's been, A, to get into that area on Ryle Road. It's more like a walkway than it is a road, to be honest. And B, because that break is like 30 feet in the ground. So they isolated the break. Let me explain why that's important. If you recall last Friday when it broke and all that water was rushing down into the Passaic River, that was thousands and thousands of gallons of water that was just disappearing, being wasted. Once they isolated the break, they were able to get that water to run back into the lines again, and that's why some folks are getting water pressure back, especially those in the lower elevation. It's the higher elevation folks that are going to have to deal with this a little longer, and they talked about it earlier.
As we reported last night, we did isolate the leak and significantly isolated it. There's still some water coming out, but the system is starting to recover. So we're getting reports and we're seeing on our own gauges that pressure is starting to come up in parts of the system. We expect that in the next day or two the system will continue to recover, but it is fairly slow. It's a wide area, and again, that elevation is fighting us.
Yeah, that elevation including Haledon, North Haledon, and Prospect Park, as well as anything west of the Passaic River here in Paterson. So again, you'll need to have patience. As for the boil water, that continues for everybody. Nobody's cleared of that just yet. Remember to boil for at least a minute, then let it sit. And then you can use it. Let it cool off, obviously, before you put it to use. Bottled water distribution is going to continue as it has. The Comfort Center at JFK High School will continue to be in operation from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And remember, no water, fighting fires is an issue. You have a lot of mutual aid here in Paterson from 9 different counties at different times, including today, a fire company from as far away as Cape May County. So a lot going on here in Paterson, to say the least. We'll certainly keep you posted with updates. That's the latest from Passaic County. Tony Caputo, News 12, New Jersey.